Hey guys, Roskit Day back with another video for you. Today we're looking at the MSI Radeon R9 290 Gaming Edition. Now there's many gaming editions now in the MSI lineup, and this is the latest offering for the AMD side. They also do NVIDIA as well, but the R9 290 is the latest for the AMD team. Now we'll check out the box quickly. This does support hybrid BIOS, which I will cover later on in the video, but you get two different options with that as well. There's also some specs about the cooling. The gaming app, they include the components and also things like that. There will be a full review on the OC3D YouTube page very soon, so keep your eyes peeled. We've already begun testing on this card, and should be interesting to see. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled for that. But as for now, let's get on and look at the card. Okay guys, so taking a look at the card, we're using the twin Frozr 4 design that we've seen before on the MSI gaming cards, and the humongous coolers they use, two 90mm fans on this beast. It's all matte black with the obviously red colouring. You can see on the top we've got also matte black finish with the MSI logo in a shiny chrome effect. It all looks very nice. The heatsinks are humongous as well. It feels very heavy, but it's also got a backplate on, which we'll cover in a moment. So that's another reason why there is quite a lot of weight to it. Another metal part that goes into the backplate as well for rigidity. It screws into the backplate, and also the bracket where you're going to install it into your case. PCI slot along the bottom there as well, and underneath we can see the heatsink. Humongous heatsinks on this card. Also some of the solid capacitors that are included in Military Class 4. Also on the back we can see two 6mm heat pipes to the left, and then there's an 8mm heat pipe, and then another 6mm heat pipe as well. There is another 6mm down in that part there. You can just about see that there. While we're down this end, let's take a look at the components and connections we've got. So you've got two DVI on there, a full-size HDMI, and a full-size display port as well. A little vent for cooling, but we're not really going to need that as it's an open card design. Taking a look at the back, massive backplate, nice, going to help with cooling. Also aesthetics. Makes it look a lot nicer when you've got a backplate on a card, in my personal opinion. But yeah, it does look nice. Also the right way around when it's in the case for you to read the brand as well, which is cool. 8-pin, 6-pin power. Let's take a look at the length of the card itself. So 287mm by my eye. 90mm cooling as well. It's also 24mm above the standard bracket height, because you've got the animal cooling that is included with this as well. There is a BIOS switch as well, just there. It's about to see by my finger. The standard mode, when it's to the left, which is nearest to the bracket, is the legacy mode, which means compatibility is going to be a lot easier and a lot. You're going to have less issues, more compatible with drivers and things like that. And then the other option is the Uber mode, or the hybrid BIOS, which is the UEFI BIOS support, which is the legacy BIOS and UEFI combination. And you get faster startup and resuming times from hibernation with that mode as well. But it is a kind of like a newer idea. Many companies use different things for this switch. You may see a quiet and performance mode on the switch, or there's lots of different possibilities that companies go with, but that's what MSI have used for this one. Also included is a disc with the overclocking application that MSI includes. You can either go with OC mode, gaming mode, or silent, and you do get different clock speeds with these. On the silent mode, you're going to be running at 947 MHz. On the gaming mode, it's 977. And the OC mode is 1007 MHz. Although if you're going to be overclocking, if you do it all manually, you're probably going to get more out of it anyway. But that is an option that they have included in the box. Also, you're going to be running at 5000 MHz on the 4GB of RAM. And there is also support for your usual software, DirectX 11.2, OpenGL 4.3, Mantle when that comes in as well. So there is that little pamphlet that includes the hybrid and legacy BIOS information. It was to get a quick start guide. It also shows some of the older stuff, some of the Lightning and Hawk cards. It's quite actually interesting to read. You do get a adapter that has 2 molecs to 1 6-pin. But if you're still using this, I'd really recommend you upgrade your power supply. And then you do get a 6 to 8-pin, which is not so bad, but you know, you really don't want to be using these really. Most new power supplies support generally 2 cards anyway. So yeah, so get yourself a new one if you have to use that. But very nice, very built like a tank. MSI cards, the game cards are always sturdy and solid. This is no exception. But it's going to be interesting to see the results of this. That'll be up very soon. But for now, that was the quick overview of the twin Frozr gaming Radeon R9 290 from MSI. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you all next time.